relations and where we are in the state of Michigan, and something that really fits into that is a project being worked on right now with the Detroit Historical Society, and joining me is Bob Burry. He's the executive director. Bob, it's good to see you.
Thanks, Christy. It's great to be here.
So you're working on the 1967 project. Go ahead and tell us about that.
Well, we are. You know, our purpose, our role is to tell Detroit stories and why they matter. That's what the Historical Society does. And arguably over the last 100 years, there's very few things that affected the city and the region more than what happened during the summer of 1967. So with the 50th year commemoration coming up next year, we thought it was time to take a look at what happened in a very inclusive and very diverse way and see what we can learn for our future going forward.
You know, it's interesting. What were some of those starting discussions? Because I'm sure it's very sensitive in terms of how you handle that. Do you look back a lot? Do you replay what happened? How do you take it forward?
Right.
You and I were talking a little bit about that.
Right.
How did those conversations first start?
Well, you know, that's a great question. And at first we thought we could do a small exhibit and just focus on those historical events. But, you know, no one really wants to relive those days. They were really tough, and they were not a real positive time in our community. So we thought, let's take a broader view. First of all, let's get partners with us. Let's work with New Detroit. Let's work with the Charles Wright Museum. We've got a host of over 50 partners who have said, yes, we want to be part of this project. So then rather than owning the topic, I see ourselves as the convener of this effort that we hope will be pervasive across the community.
All right, so how are you envisioning that the community takes part in all of this?
Well, there's three pieces to the project. The first piece is collecting the stories. There's many people here at the conference and around the community that were in active roles, that were in decision-making authority during 1967. So it's really important to preserve those stories. People like Joe Hudson, people like Judge Damon Keith, who were hands-on in the height of the disturbance. So we want to collect those stories and create a permanent digital archive that's accessible today, as well as 100 years from now, that people are researching the rebirth and renewal of Detroit. The second piece is the creation of a dynamic new exhibit that will open a year from this September, in September 2016, at the Detroit Historical Museum. That'll not only look at those 5 days, but what happened since the 1920s and what's happened in the last 50 years, to see a real honest and open and inclusive look at Detroit's history of racial strife, and make some suggestions about how we move forward. But we also realized we need to get out into the community. So a big third piece of this effort is to get into the community and work with community centers, work with churches, work with community groups in the city, but also in the suburbs, because many of the suburbs grew as a direct result of what happened.
Absolutely. It's very interesting, though. Do you find that people start to make parallels about where Detroit is now and where Detroit was in 1967 in terms of looking at poverty, in terms of looking how the community interacts with the police department and with education right now? Is that part of the conversation as well?
It is. I think that's one of the values that we can do, is look at it from a historical context, connected to all the discussions that are going on today in Detroit and really around the country. And perhaps by doing so, may act differently, make some different decisions going forward. Because one could argue that for many people, Detroit today is not significantly better than it was 50 years ago.
I think it's a fascinating premise to take a look back like that. But I do appreciate the fact that you say the most important part is the looking forward and putting into context and really stepping up in that role, and with so many different partners. When you found that you started talking to all these different partners to do something like that, the people were just on board.
Right. Without exception, everyone has had a story to share, or an idea or a perspective they want to be sure that we considered. And, you know, if you look at the name of the project, it's called Detroit 1967, Looking Back to Move Forward, with a real emphasis on the moving forward. Because, you know, I'm pleased to say that the community is going through this rebirth and renewal. The bankruptcy and some of those other things are behind us. So in my mind, this can be a positive leadership position for the community to go forward and perhaps address some of those underlying social issues that really have plagued us from realizing our full potential.
Bob, as we wrap up here, what can people expect to see now in maybe the next 6 months to a year?
Well, they can get involved and watch the project unfold. We have a website called Detroit1967.org. We also have a phone number of 313-885-1967, where you can call, you can give us your suggestions, you can share your stories. Since we announced that just a few weeks ago, we have hundreds, maybe thousands of stories that people have told us positive stories, uplifting stories, and some horrifying stories, but their memories of the city back in 1967. So that's will help us in that collection phase of the project. And over time, over the next several months, you'll see some programs sprouting up across the communities. Then, of course, the exhibit opening in the September of 2016.
That's going to be quite impactful. Bob
Yes.
Burry, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Christy. Great to be here.